Good day. Today our topic is network analysis. Myself, Dr. B. Suresh Kumar, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Why we need network analysis? The network analysis can be used to eliminate the wastage in the form of time or in the form of cost in research area or industrial working area. So the main applications of network analysis is to reduce the wastage in the form of cost and in the form of time. In any organization, plans are prepared to carry up activities without wastages as far as possible. Hence, one of the most important function of management is planning. Network analysis, which mainly included two important techniques of planning, namely PERT. PERT means Project or Progress Evaluation Review Technique, and the second one is CPM. CPM means Critical Path Method. It was initially developed for planning. After on, it was used to schedule and control activities of a project. Generally, network analysis is classified it into two methods. One is PERT. PERT means Program Evaluation and Review Technique. CPM means Critical Path Method. The Research and Development Department always utilizes PERT, but the repetitive work happened in manufacturing industries means they are utilizing CPM method. What are the common terms that are used in network analysis? The network, project, activity and dummy activity. Those are the important terms used in network analysis. In that, what is network analysis? It is network. It is a graphical representation of a project plan showing interrelationship of various activities. And then second important term is project. Project means it is a combination of interrelated activity, all of which must be executed in certain order to achieve a set goal. And then important thing is activity. An activity is any portion of a project which consumes time or resources and has a definable beginning and ending. The activities are graphically represented by arrows with the description and time estimates along the arrow. And also in network analysis we may utilize dummy activity for some cases. What is meant by dummy activity? A dummy activity is an imaginary activity which does not consume any time or resources. Resources means man, machine, material, methods. It is used to show the logical relationship. It is represented by dash arrow, which is known as dummy activity. And then example of network structure drawing. How can we draw the network? There is some rule available. In that basic rule, now for example, I consider the B activity after starting with the A activity means, now if an activity B can start immediately after activity A, then it is denoted by like one node after that activity which can be represented with the arrow mark. In above the arrow mark, the consuming cost can be represented or activity can be represented as like A. After completing the A, the B can be started with the node. Okay, here the B can be represented. So here A is called immediate processor of B and B is called immediate successor of A, which is the basic thing we should aware about network framing or network structure drawing. After that, here the network structure framing or drawing has its own rules. So the rules for construction on network, the network framing with the nodes and activities. Here what is activity? Yes, each activity is represented by only one arrow, which means that the single activity can be represented twice in a network, which is the initial rule we should keep on our mind to represent the network. Here, no two activities can be identified by same events, which means that there should not be loops in the network. time follows from left to right. All the arrows follows left to right. All the arrows point in one direction. Arrows pointing in opposite direction must be avoided. So forward direction only allowed, no return direction is allowed for constructing a network for analysis. So, and also arrows should not cross each other. So we can't allow the crossed arrowheads with each other in network structure. Here, after that node, every node must have at least one activity preceding it and one activity following it, except for the nodes at the very beginning and at the very end of the network. So, end of the network there is no need to preceding the activity, and beginning there is no expectation of predecessor of that activity. Likewise, we can frame the nodes. The starting node, there is no predecessor and successor, and after B there is no successor is available, which is the common rule that is available with the network framing. And then, for example, for understanding, I can utilize one problem. The problem is, consider the project building a house. The details of project activities are tabulated below. Draw PERT network according to the activity that are available with this tabular column. Here you see A available, A precedence is not, B precedence is also not, nil. After that, C activity has its own precedence, which is A, D activity has precedence A, and F activity has precedence B, C, G activity has precedence of F, and H activity precedence of B, C, D, and I activity has the precedence of H, G. Now, how can we draw the PERT network according to this given problem or given project? Yes, initially the A doesn't have any precedence, so that I simply draw the node. After that, I can represent the activity with the arrowhead, and I can assign the amount that above the arrowhead event. Okay. After that, the B is also does not have any precedence, so that B can be represented with from initial node. So B can be represented as like, why I rendered, I can explain in later. Yes. After that, C's precedence is A, so that after completing the A activity, I can represent the C node. After that, I can represent the C activity with the arrowhead. After that, the D's precedence is A, so that I started the D activity from the completion of A activity. Then I represent the D with the arrowhead. After completing the D, I can represent the node, and then the F. After completing B and C, the F is started. Here F is the activity and B, C are the precedence of the C. So I can start the F after completing B and C, and then G. I can represent the G activity after F completion. Likewise, I can draw. After this, BCD is the precedence of H. How can I represent the H? After completing B, C, D, the three activities are completed. The B, C are completed at this node, and the D also completed at this node. Okay. Here I introduce dummy activity for combining BC activity with the D. Okay. Here I can start the H. After this dummy activity, I can start the activity H. I can represent the H activity with the arrowhead like this. So we can draw this H activity like this, and we can also introduce dummy activity in between the C and the D, in between B, C and D. Likewise, the hidden arrowhead I can utilize for represent the dummy activity before drawing the H activity, and then automatically the final one is H activity, I activity, which can be represented after completion of H and G. Likewise, I can draw the network with the given problem. which is the basic rule to draw and structure the network for analyzation in a PERT. After that, the second problem, which can be represented with the job, the construct the network of the following activities. This problem follows the activities. The activities means job. Job 1 from 2, and then 1 to 6, and then 2 to 3 likewise. So I can represent 1 to 2 is the initial, so I can represent one activity with the node and two activity with the node. I can join those with the things with each other with the arrowhead. After that, the second job is 1 to 6, so that I can represent 1 to 6 like this. After that, 2 to 3, okay, 2 to 3 I can join 2 to 3 likewise. After that, 2 to 4, 2 to 4 I can join like this. After that, 3 to 5 and 4 to 5 I can draw like this, because after completing the 3 I can start to end with the fifth node, and also I can, after completing the fourth node, I can start the next activity for complete to move the job to 5, and then 6 to 7 is available, so I can represent 6 to 7. After that, 5 to 8 available, so that I can represent 5 to 8. The final activity is 7 to 8, so that I can represent 7 to 8. Likewise, you can frame the different network for analyzing the projects. This is the procedure to frame out the network for analyzation in research and development and industrial work. Thank you all.